Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star, and the message I have from God is even the fun people. The scripture comes from Luke 1:76 through 78. And you, my child, will be called a prophet of the Most High, to give his people the knowledge of salvation through the forgiveness of their sins, because of the tender mercy of our God, by which the rising sun will come to us from heaven. God is saying from this message and this scripture that for some people, you may be shocked at who is a prophet. Some people may be appalled at who God calls as a prophet. But God is saying even the fun people. And it's not to say that other people are not fun. It's not to say that other people don't know how to have fun or they never had a life. But God is saying even those people that you see as the popular people, the fun people, the people in the in crowd, yes, they can be called to. They can be called to. It don't mean just because they live their life don't mean that God won't call them. And a lot of times we don't realize it, but all of us are we are all God's children, regardless to which of the tribes you belong to. You are still one of God's children. So it only makes sense that God would call people, different kinds of people from all of these tribes, okay? It's not always going to be somebody that always lived their life the straight and narrow path. It's not always going to be somebody that is perfect per se. It's not always going to be somebody that that doesn't have any kind of backstory or has never lived their life or has never experienced anything in their life. God is going to call people that have had different experiences in different walks of life. As I've said before, I know that because of how I am, just with my nails, okay, my hair, my lashes, when I put them on, I have a whole different kind of vibe. And I know that. I don't compare myself to any other prophet. I don't try to strive to be like any other prophet. I'm not trying to follow in the footsteps of any other prophet because I know me as a person. I am completely different. I am who I am. I'm from where I'm from. And I've lived my life the way that I've lived my life. And God has placed me here to touch certain people that will be touched by someone that they can recognize as similar to them or like them or they can relate to. Regardless if it's my country accent, okay, or my hood accent, or if it's like, the way I dress, the way I carry myself, my composure, my personality. God is raising up different people from different kind of vibes that have different kind of backgrounds that have done different things because he wants everybody to have the opportunity to come to him. And a lot of times, especially, I know me, I can't speak on other people, but I have felt uncomfortable going to certain churches. I have felt uncomfortable around certain people that consider themselves Christians or consider themselves church-going people. And it's not to say that they are bad or it's not to say that they did anything wrong, but it's just to be real that I just felt like I didn't fit in with them. And God doesn't want any of his children to be turned away from him because they feel like they can't fit in with the person who is preaching his word. And because of this, he said, yes, I will be calling people that you may see as fun, popular, live, or popping, or whatever it is that you want to call this person, or however you feel about this person. It is what it is. It's not up to you. God chose them. You didn't. You don't have the authority to call anybody. God is the one that called them. Yes, they were called. And yes, it's meant for them to be where they are. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.